morning. Happy Tuesday morning. Today, I just want to give thanks to the Almighty for life. Thanks and praise for waking me up this morning for another day. Okay, it's a wonderful day here in Brooklyn. We've been anticipating nice weather, and I just want to say good morning to you guys. Good morning, how you guys are doing? It's me, Jan Travels. Thank you for always coming back to watch my channel. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for sharing. This morning I'm at the gym as usual, my daily routine, and I'm not on the Stairmaster this morning. After I finish doing the Stairmaster, I'm in the bike. As you can see right here, riding the bike. Okay, so come on with me this morning. Hope you get older, and we need that. We need to make sure that we're having some kind of workout routine movements. Okay, so how are you? How was your weekend this morning? How was your weekend? What did you guys do this weekend? I hope everyone had a wonderful, safe, enjoyable weekend. Time is going so fast. It's a new month already. The month of May. It's like I can't believe it. You shut your eyes and you open it, then, a new month, new bills, there's more responsibilities, Well, we just give thanks and praise, Lately I've been meeting a lot of people, and, like a lot of my clients, they're, tough complaining and hard life is, how difficult life is, especially with gas prices, rising and so high right now, and not only here in the West, it's all over, all over the world. The gas prices is up, like food costs and everything is high, especially countries where most of the food is imported, the prices are really, really high, so we have to do whatever we can in order to live simple and eat simple, right? And if you're in a position to grow, plus, where I am here, we usually have like a kitchen garden at the back or at the front, but this year the spring is so late. Like last year we had a late spring also, so we didn't get a chance to grow a lot of our crops, our tomatoes and squash and cucumbers and peppers and all of that, those nice vegetables that's easy to grow. Even my mom used to even grow corn here in Brooklyn, that quick corn. And, it comes out really good. It comes out really good. I remember last year she tried growing corn, but the seed I got it, I think I got it from the Caribbean. I think it was Trinidad or Grenada. Anyway, she brought it, one of those corn seed, and it took the whole summer, and the corn was still growing. Nothing came out of it. Everybody's passing by and looking at it. It's like, what tree is this? It was like so unusually tall, but those type of corn cannot grow here in America. Those are like the real corn seed, But anyway, as I was saying, how are you guys doing this morning and where you watching me from? Thank you for coming to my live. Go ahead and give me a like, please. Don't forget hit the like button. Please just, I know you're watching, but give me a like. Let me know that you at least like, my videos, like, what I'm doing, what I'm saying. You agree with what I'm saying, right? Like I was telling you guys, like a lot of my clients are, talking about the prices, rent, like that. Forget about that in New York. Even my daughter, she's 16, she said, Mommy, when I finish school here, I don't want to stay in America. In New York, it's too, not America, in New York is too expensive. At the age of 16, just imagine saying that New York is too expensive at the age of 16 now. Wow, But that's, one of the problems, most people are having rising costs in terms of gas and food, trying to get not only just food, but healthy food. Healthy food, because most of the food out there now, to feed the mass production is unhealthy, it's not natural. So, and that's what's making a lot of people sick, You have to try to eat. Thank you for that one like, Come on, you guys, go ahead and give me some more like. I like your likes, So, most people, they usually have, the sickness. That's what's causing all the issues here with illnesses is the food, no nutrients in the food, if you're in New York City here, let me know. What do you think about the food? I bought some plantains yesterday, and it's so hard to get good plantains. Even the plantains, they are tampering with, guys. Plantains. I cook the plantains, and inside of the plantain is so black. If you have any experience in terms of all of that here in New York City, let me know, where you guys are watching me from. New York people in the house, Africa people in the house. Good stuff. Hi. Living is high, especially here in America. It's very high, and the sad thing about it, the food is not even healthy. We're paying for so much money for food that is not even healthy. The oranges are so orange, and they are so sweet inside with no seed. Oh gosh, I'm tired of that. No. It is so not healthy, many of this food. I remember last year I bought some corn. I wish maybe I can upload it on my video. I'm so embarrassed to show you. When I opened the corn, there was black stuff, like, it looks like some kind of chemical reaction inside of the corn, that I bought from the supermarket, and that kind of turned me off from buying corn out there in the supermarket. But, a lot of people been complaining about it, the cost of living. It's just so much, And then the gas price. Not only here, as I said, in Africa, I spoke to one of my friends, and she told me, I'm in Ghana, and she told me that she's going to the supermarket now and buy some food because the prices are going up so high, because of the gas, the war. So she's on the food prices are, also rise over there, food cost. So it's not only here, but it's all over. What about Grenada? Grenada, are you there? Are you watching? Let me know where you're watching from. Let me know and give me a like. Okay? So, this is where we are right now. As I said, we have to try our best to eat healthy. Eat what's natural. If it's coming in a pack, it's no good. If it's coming in a can, it's no good. If it's coming in packages, it's no good. Try to eat healthy, and because sometimes, you can go ahead and play around with your food, small things, just put it together. Because, all the meat and all the chicken and all of that they're giving us here, it's very, very unhealthy for our body, We are pumping all these chemicals in it, and that's what making us so fat. You see our young people nowadays, it's like, wow, I remember growing up in school, there wasn't one fat, there was like 2 fat people in my school, which was Wingate. And now I'm looking at these young children, and I'm like, oh my gosh, no. Obesity, no. Food, something has to be done. It's like everybody's too big, everybody's fat, and nobody's taking it seriously, I think there be even better food options. I don't know, not here in the States, not here abroad, overseas. I don't think they have so much options, because even though it says organic, the only time it's organic is when you grow it in your yard, in your garden. Otherwise, you don't know. It's just put a label on it and it says organic, but who knows, So, Yeah, so that's what it is. You just have to go ahead in homeland. Do they teach planting? No. Someone in your homeland, do they teach planting? No. I'm not sure, but I agriculture. I don't know if there is classes for that in my homeland, which is Grenada. Sure, there is classes in agriculture, and I can, I remember growing up as a little girl there before I left at a young age. We had agriculture classes, so maybe now they do, and I hope they do, because it's necessary. We're going to have a problem with food, and food is that's one of the most important things more than anything else. Right? You can have technology, you can have all of that, but if you don't have food, that's the most important thing. Right? So we just have to go ahead and be careful, what when we go to the supermarket, what we pick up and put in our basket, and stay away from those chemical products. Although sometimes you don't know, but try your best. The supersized things, and all of that. Try to be away. Stay away from that. Tell my mother already, don't bring up nothing big, larger than it's supposed to be. I don't want to see no supersized carrots. I don't want to see no supersized cabbage. I don't want to see no supersized plantain. I don't want to see none of that, okay? Because they're big, but they are no good. Right? That's not normal. That's not natural. We know what natural stuff is. Okay? Yeah. Terrain. Yeah, thanks for understanding. Yeah, thanks for understanding. You're feeling me. Yes, that's what we are facing right now. In this time. So as I said, I'm at the gym. I did my 20 minutes on the stairs, and now I'm on the treadmill. I'm on the bike, and this is it right here. This is where I am right here. Okay, so if you can join me sometimes in the morning, and let's do some workout routine. Let me know what you work out with. Let me know what exercise you did. That would be really, really good. I would really like that. I would like to hear that you did some type of, and this is good for your core, right? This is my workout body right here. My workout body.
Everything she's doing is very good.
You're treating wet.
Yeah.
You don't touch me, you do wet. Don't touch me, boy. What? You do wet?
I sweat on you.
I'm going to sweat just now. Don't touch me, treat you too wet, boy. Yeah, so that's it. We have the gym here. Guys, thank you for staying with me. Thank you for supporting my channel. And thank you for continuing to, subscribing and sharing. Okay? Alright. You guys have a blessed day. Have a wonderful day. Kenya, I love you guys. Thank you for the love. Kenya, Congress Mom, I love you. Thank you for everything. Kisses, much love, Kenya. Ethiopia, much love. Ghana, much love. Burkina Faso, you're the one. Enough love. The motivation you're giving me. Peace of love to you. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that too, Yes, that's what we have to do, try and motivate each other as much as possible, positive vibes. No negative vibes, okay? And this morning I want you guys to go ahead and look at my last shots. My last shot that I post, go ahead and Roman Coca-Cola, and maybe you guys will listen to it and dance a little bit with me, alright? One love, enough respect. Bye.